Hogan here, VIP Boxing down at the Jennings Gym in Cockpool. Charlie.
Yep.
Charlie. Where I just watched, was that 4 rounds?
Yeah, 4 rounds with Harry.
With your teammate and fellow VIP fighter, Harry Winnard. And, you know, I really enjoyed that because you've both got different styles, but both very, very pleasing.
Yeah.
And I'm watching it and I'm thinking, are you sure you two mates?
Yeah, I know, we have some good tear-ups, don't we?
That was one of them, mate. I enjoyed it. And you know what I enjoyed about it? Because every time I come down here and I chat to you, I see you doing something. And what makes me smile even more is that I see you bringing it to the ring.
Yeah.
Things that you've been specifically working on, you bring, and often you don't get that. You know, so early on in your career as well. I mean, last time out you fought Stephen McGuire, and you got a 40-36, but it could have been your first stoppage.
Could have been, couldn't it?
Could have been, because I like Stephen McGuire. Live wire, very appropriate. He comes and he gives you a proper good fight, doesn't
Yeah.
it? But we had a little power cut.
Didn't expect that, did I? Don't think anyone did.
So it stopped you mid-flow, but it was a very, very good performance, and a one that you can't help if you're a boxing fan smile about, because you make these wonderful angles and you slip and you bob and you weave and you know, even in the middle of the ring you do it. You know, you don't just get them pinned in a corner and start stepping to the side and throwing those.
Me, that.
No, and today I was just watching that because Harry comes forward
aggressive,
and throws, really aggressive and sharp, fast punches there. But you were bobbing and weaving under them and then getting your own little shots off. And yeah, it was really pleasing to watch. And I presume that's what you've been fine-tuning, isn't it, over this 4-month period since your last fight?
Yeah, so since the last one, we've just been working on staying tight on them opposites. Like you say, moving, using the angles, but whilst keeping tight on the opposites and then letting the shots off the openings then, because as I'm moving, I'm seeing the openings then as they're throwing, and then that's when I need to start putting them in a bit more. Rather than just catching, then countering, throwing at the same time, and then just anything that Mike and Dave have told me, I've been trying to do in my spars, and I think that's why I've come on so much.
Just saying that, like, as you were sparring, mid-flow, Mike was shouting something to you, and I heard you, right, Mike, no. So it seems like you really tune into what they're saying. I'm taking it on,
but still staying switched on with it, but then I'm putting it in straight away. As soon as he says it, like that, putting it in, and it's working. As soon as he said something, I'm landing or making a miss, whatever, it's clearly working.
Does that make it easier for you to follow instructions when you've seen it work as
well? Of course, yeah. Obviously, I need to be thinking about it a bit more myself without being told to do it, but when they do say to doing it, it's working there and then, so I don't have to think about it. Just whatever they say, do it. They're my coach, I've got all my trust in them, and
a great gym to be in at present, because you've got Mikey Gomez this weekend fighting for the British title. You know, you've got Mark Jeffers waiting for hopefully a big fight for him. Harry's just waiting to sort. He's got a little medical query. Hopefully that's going to be resolved. But he's staying in the gym, working hard with you. We've got, what is it? Is it 3 weeks on Saturday? Is it
3 weeks on Saturday? Yeah.
3 weeks on Saturday. So the hard sparring is about to come. Have you got lined up to move around with, you know?
Yeah, so I've got another spar just in the gym this week, and then Monday, Wednesday, Friday next week I'm going sparring William Birchall, who's got his debut. Who's
one of the three, the oldest of the three brothers.
Yep.
Very talented.
And then during camp I've been sparring Michael Ramber-Lester.
Oh yeah, he just fought on the weekend.
He just fought on the weekend.
He got beat off Tom Welland.
Yeah, but that's been very good sparring for me because he's a well-seasoned pro who's done a bit as well. He's won an English title, Central, so he's a good level, and he takes on good fights like the one on the weekend. So it was a good test to show where I'm at, and really happy with the sparring and the outcome, so I know where I'm at, sort of thing.
Well, you've got another one of these, because you've had two tough English journeymen. Your debut was Sean Jackson, and then you last time out, like say, Stephen McGuire. But you've got Jake Pollard, who's more experienced than both of them.
Yeah, that's each one.
And his record's not brilliant, you know, because you look at it and there's, I think, 83 losses on there and just a 1 win. But you look at these journeymen, as I've said on numerous occasions, you look at how many times they've been stopped in those losses, and 4 times. And when you consider 2 of those stoppages came in his first 3 fights. He's good. He's good. He really knows how to not just survive though. He's a bit like Stephen Maguire. He comes and gives you a genuine fight. And you're one of those guys who are in that happy weight for him. He don't really like going over the 9 stone.
Yeah, it's match proper, innit? He's not coming up a weight to these bigger lads.
No, which is unfair on him sometimes. Yeah. I think he's probably a bantamweight himself, you know what I mean? But you know, the way that this has been matched out is perfect for him, perfect for you.
Yeah.
And like I said, I don't think he's been stopped for close to 40 fights now. And he's close to becoming a Centurion. I presume he's going to want to be a Centurion this year. And if he does do that, you know, and with the amount of stoppages he's got on his record, means he's a quality kid.
Yeah.
And he's local. I know him well. I know his coach.
I've seen him box on some of the shows where I've been down before.
Yeah, he's listening.
He's always active, isn't he?
Yeah, I really do. I like Jake Pollard. He's a quality kid, and I'm sure if you get the win over him, you become a better fighter for it, mate. And that's the important thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just a little tiny stepping stone. The first one had 25, the second one had 50 something, this one's had 80 something, so it's just more experience each one, and keep building. The second was better than the first, and this is going to be better than the second.
Well, and you was.
Yeah.
Even though it was a brilliant debut, I really did enjoy it because you put a tremendous amount into trying to get the stoppage. I think you put too much into it, tired a little bit, which ended up, I think you shared the last round with him.
Yeah. Well, I'm happy with that.
But like I say, last time out, you improved because it became 40-36, and perhaps it could have been your stoppage, but as we said, the power could come. But this time, highly unlikely you're going to get the stoppage because it is used to be.
Unlikely, but never say never.
Well, no, and after watching you today, like I said, mate, you always make me smile, mate.
I'm not going to go out looking for it, but if it's there, isn't it? It's only another man in front of me. There's no reason why not.
But what you do, you say you don't go looking for it, but you do.
Yeah.
You do with it, with your work rate, mate. That busyness, that, you know, you don't just sit back and just hope to outpoint the guy on a nice jab. No. You go in there, you terrorise him.
Yeah, I want to let them know we've got to earn the money, haven't they? And obviously it's the entertainment business as well. I want to put on a show for people, but that's my style. That's what I like doing. I wouldn't do it if I didn't like it, and I like going in there.
And you know, I think people like watching it, mate.
Yeah,
because it's fun to watch and
helps the tickets and that as well. Obviously, they're getting the money's worth, then, aren't they?
Without a doubt, mate. Like I said, you know, that was good because obviously, you know, I like Harry, and he just brings it. He brings it to you all the time. But that head movement of yours and those, you know, you're dipping under the jab and
just
you know, making those little angles
in with it, isn't it?
So pleasing to watch, mate. And you know something, it's not easy to do.
No, I feel like, I think at first I was a bit annoyed that I weren't out a bit earlier than March, but now it gave me a good time to work on the
fine-tune everything.
Yeah, just the little small improvements.
Are we going to see?
And it's worked.
Are we going to see an improvement?
Definitely. Every fight you're going to see an improvement, hopefully.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the time. Just as long as I stay here, train every day, listen to my coaches, improvements every time, and the performances will come in, and so will the stoppages.
You know, you're on a good show because we're also going live with boxing news.
Yeah.
So you're open to a much bigger audience. So if you put on the performance that I think you can put on, you'll get a lot of people talking about you because I think they've got about 120 odd thousand subscribers. We've got 25,000 subscribers. So there's a possible 140,000 people as well as the people in the auditorium there to impress.
Yeah, I know where I'm at as well, so it feels comfortable to me now.
Do you feel different?
Bolton.
Do you feel a lot different from when you made your debut to where you are now?
Yeah, like massively as well. Just the small improvements. I feel like I'm slowly getting used to it. I think I've always had the pro style, but there was still a little bit like rushed, maybe in the mindset of it, like getting eager and that. But now I'm really taking it in, and it's showing and looking a lot more like a pro now, I think.
So March the 8th, is someone going to be saying 3-0 to you?
Yeah, without a doubt, Lee.
Corey, you take care.
Thanks.
I'll see you on the 8th, mate.
Nice one, Lee.
Take care.
Cheers.
Bye.
For all boxing info, news and latest interviews, amateur and pro, across the north, click and subscribe. VIP boxing promotions. Also Twitter, Instagram and Facebook.